Good evening and welcome to Here and Now, brought to you by Arts Whistler. I'm Adam Wilson. It was the 2010 Olympic Games when I first witnessed this band. Since then, I've been amazed and they've been rocking Whistler ever since. Please welcome none other than Brother Twang.
Thank you, Adam.
This song is called Damned If I Do.
This song is called Killed in the Nam.
slow, my friend. We all go. Now feel the sand of the bullet in my hand. As the wind begins, the sun wants into red. Now feel the sand of the bullet in my hand. As the wind begins, the sun wants into red. Just as the wind begins, now feel the sand again. Just as the wind begins, now feel the sand again. Just as the wind begins, now feel the sand again. Just as the wind begins. All right, here we are, here and now with Brother Twang. What an amazing show, guys. Amazing. We have George here. We have Jay, who they call Downtown, HD, and the legendary Mark Barenaked. Brother Twang, you guys have your own distinct sound. If there's one thing I notice about Brother Twang, you guys have your own distinct sound. And a lot of bands try for a lot of years to try and find that. You guys have it. Would you attribute that to influences, or what could that be? Your writing?
I'd say it's a combination of things. I'd say that influences, we like a lot of the same music in bands and kind of take the best things that we like of those while not trying to sound too much like them. And then the way we write, I'd say probably from altogether to people finishing complete tunes and sending demos out, and then all the other members adding their 3 or 4 cents to it, and then turning it into the song that it actually is when it's finally recorded, which is the exciting part about it all.
Which is leading me to kind of my next questions here. So let me just take you back a little bit to March. The pandemic hits. What do you do?
You know what happened is George locked himself in a basement somewhere. Okay, I don't even know if it was his own. And he forwarded me 6 completely done tracks, vocals, vocal lines. He had bass line in there, which Heavy D, of course, will HD, add his own nuances. But he just went to work. It was quiet time, so we just started sending each other tracks back and forth through Dropbox.
Okay, that leads me to my next question here, because you guys got yourself into the writing mode, locking yourself in the basement, and then working at it as a band together in a room. What's the next step happen? I hear you guys are recording.
The next step is the complete lack of live music for everyone to play shows right now, and that means all the bands are on hiatus. All our band members are in other established bands in town. Yourself with HD being in Red Chair. Jay and I have been holding down the Brother Twang name. Mark's been in Marble Canyon and every other band that's gone through this town magnificently. And he was actually our original drummer when we first started fleshing out songs in 2007. But our previous drummer, Todd, who we've always pushed him out of his comfort zone every album by getting heavier and faster and more intricate and stuff like that. And whereas we first started out as kind of an aggressive country band and like middle of the road rock and roll, now we're kind of a kind of rock juggernaut, as I like to call us. And it needed this lineup to pull off these songs the way that we envisioned them and that they turned into.
Mark, how does it feel to be back in Brother Twang?
It's pretty damn fun, man. I'm loving it. It's good to play heavy music again, and yeah, it's good to be back for sure. These are great songs.
You sound great with the band.
Thanks, buddy.
So you're in the studio. How many songs do we plan on recording for this record?
10 songs, buddy. 10 songs.
Was that your original plan?
Yeah, you know, we were always I always had 8 songs kicking around. I had 7 songs, and then songs kept presenting themselves from the ether, you know, the gift of the song giving gods to us and stuff like that. And, you know, every song would be, oh, maybe it'll replace this song because it's better than the previous song. And then Jay started bringing songs too. And Next thing you know, it was all a number of how many songs our engineer Mike Cashin wanted to record. He'll record as many songs as we want. He's recorded every one of our albums, from Bryan Adams' warehouse studio to the own studio that he built himself, Crew Studios, which used to be the Baker Street Studios down in North Vancouver. And this is just the newest form of what kind of our band is. And we've had the time to come together and just release this music that's never been out there before, that takes these guys to put together.
And I got to jump in here because I got to tell you, it was so nice to get the call saying, hey, we got these tunes, like we want to record them. Let's go pound them out. Let's get them ready. Let's get in the studio because, like I said, March, everything just stopped on a dime. And it was brutal, and it's like, what are we going to do? So to get that call, I mean, I'm sure you're thinking the same thing, like let's get in there. And when I first got that call, it was more along the lines of like 6 tunes. And then, we sort of get jamming, and it sort of becomes 8 tunes.
Like every week, we'd practice every week, and every week George would be like, "Well, I got this other song."
And then we hit 10 tunes.
Just kept ramping up. It was natural. It was great.
That's amazing, the fact that you guys are writing like that and that you actually put the pandemic to amazing use. This is the 4th Brother Twang record. And I hear on this record we can expect something different. You have a special guest performance player.
We do, actually. We've actually taken the time, because we have it, to do a making of the album documentary. Mainly all of this is just for us. We want to hear the songs as well recorded as they can be, with rock being what it is out there. And, there's so much out there to listen to. We thought that it would be pretty cool to document it video-wise also, so we can put it together. Our friend Chelsea McRosty, who actually happens to be quite an accomplished piano player also, it just started out she took film in Australian university, and now to get the ability to put that to it, she actually just took it and ran with it, set up 3 cameras in there, documented every bit of it from the practices up at 18 below to every bit of it coming together. And then she actually took Robo, our song, in that main lick, and we heard her playing it once on a grand piano, and it was just so majestic that it changed what that song was going to be. It changed the beginning, it changed the ending. When we go in to record the vocals November 6th, she's going to come in and actually record a part that birthed the new part, all because of her involvement in this project. And she's got hundreds of hours of stuff to go through because we just don't stop talking, and so she's got her work cut out for her, and she's got the mind to do it and the talent. So
it'll be an editing nightmare, I'm sure.
That's amazing. Amazing that the fact that you guys are an independent band, 4 records done here, performing live, an amazing show on Here and Now. We get to do an amazing part here for this part of the interview. This is the wheel of questions. Does anybody want to spin this wheel? Oh, yeah. Downtown, spin the wheel. This will bring the magic question. Question number 3. What was the last picture you took on your phone?
This goes to me. It's probably of myself with my shirt off backstage, but we'll see.
I'm glad that question went to him.
Okay. I've got a really nice shot of George and Bannock playing here tonight.
Ta-da!
Absolutely.
True story.
Handsome devils.
All right, George, your turn to spin.
$1. $1.
Question number 10. This is a great one for you. Do any of your guitars have names? And if so, why?
That's funny, because I have a serious problem with guitars, but I've never named a single one of my guitars from the first time I owned a guitar right until the one that I'm currently kind of assembling right now. If it doesn't give me a sound that I hear or anything, I annex them and move them on down the road, because there's always a new guitar out there. I've got a real problem when it comes that way. So naming them would personalize them for me, and then I'd probably have a harder time letting them go.
That was an amazing answer.
He's not kidding. He goes through a lot of guitars, man.
I know George personally,
Just
and
go in
he
Marketplace.
does have a thing for guitars. HD, spin the wheel.
Woo, here we go. I'm going backwards. All right, what we got? Hit me.
Question number 5. Describe Brother Twang's music in 3 words.
I would have to say beautiful, controlled chaos.
Great answer.
Nice.
Thank you.
Mark Bannock, spin the wheel.
Make it a good one.
Question number 11. What is your favorite pizza place in the sea to sky corridor?
That's a real toughie. Let's see. Functional pie is good.
Good answer.
There you go. Brother Twang, everybody. 4th record coming to you very soon. Check these guys out locally when we get back to playing live.
This song's called Robo.
I've forgotten the face of my father. I regret to say I've forgotten the voice of my mother. I have lost my way. I did not have to back up another. I'm ashamed to say I did not have to back up my brother. Stumbled and fall's not a man. It's a journey to learn, the struggle to stand. I found my way thanks to the help of another. I stand tall today thanks to the might of my sister. I'm made proud today thanks to the heart of the other. I'll rise up and pay respect to my mother and father. A struggle this life's not a man. It's a journey to learn, the struggle to stand. Grow from within, learn from without. Change up the things you were once all about. Receptors on, bullshitters out. Clearing the seeds that foster the doubt. Grow from within, learn from without. Change up the things you were once all about. Receptors on, bullshitters out. Clearing the seeds that foster the doubt. Troubled with fight's not a man. It's a journey to learn, struggle to stand. Grow from within, learn from without. Change up the things you were once what's all about. Receptors on, bullshitters out. Clearing the steam that fosters doubt. Grow from within, learn from without. Change up the things you were once all about. Receptors on, bullshitters out. Clearing the seas that foster doubt. That foster the doubt.
This is the title track on our soon-to-be released album. This song's called The World Went Crazy Yesterday.
I read in the news today, the world went crazy yesterday. It must have happened sometime after I watched my Leafs spank the Canadians off to bed. Oh, hopped up on hockey adrenaline, not a dream, a word, a sound, just a dark room and naked me, as it should be. Hermetically sealed, locked in a vault. No sights, no sounds, no souls around. My favorite place, just me and the sheet. I've read people's views today. They changed in one significant way. Anger, hatred, pure vitriol. Living in dark rooms must take its toll. A troll by any name, spewing anger with no hints of shame. No motive, no cause, stirring the pot, looking for that one big shot. All of the game, with nothing to lose, convincing people to adopt your idiotic view. I read the news today and the world went crazy yesterday, and the world went crazy yesterday, and I didn't get the news till I read the news today and the world went crazy yesterday, and the world went crazy yesterday, and I didn't get the news till today. I read the news today and the world went crazy yesterday, and the world went crazy yesterday, and I didn't get the news till I read the news today and the world went crazy yesterday, and the world went crazy yesterday, and I didn't get the news till today.
There you have it, another amazing episode of Here and Now, brought to you by Arts Whistler. Make sure you tune in next week, Thursday night, 7 o'clock on Facebook and YouTube. Marble Canyon is live. We'll see you there.